So, you think you might want to be an entrepreneur. Hi, my name is Tom Peterson. I would like to offer some ideas and give you some potential knowledge to help you understand if you want to become an entrepreneur. I believe an entrepreneur is someone that has a vision, has an understanding, has a plan that goes way beyond themselves, way beyond a startup situation, and sees into the distant future about what things might become if this product, if this system, if you can gather the right people together to move to that level. Being an entrepreneur requires many things. Most would think a good idea. There are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of good ideas right now. A good idea is just a piece of what has to happen. That good idea has to be brought forward into the ability to move it into the marketplace where you can deliver it to those that have a need or have a use for that product and or service, whatever it might be. So even though it might be a good idea, it might not go anywhere if you can't put these other things alongside of it. I believe there's several key things that you will need to have in your toolbox if you want to be an entrepreneur. First is the ability to sell, to communicate, to persuade. Not just the customers, but the people you want to draw into your team, the people that are going to come alongside of you, the potential mentors that you need, people that are already busy, already doing things, but you need them to help you to move your business forward, to move your ideas, to move your vision forward. Have you ever watched the movies where someone is inducted into the Marines and they go through basic training and it's so hard and there's so many people that fall out and don't make it? Do the Marines do that because they want to hurt people? No, they do it because they want to qualify the people, because at some very short time they're going to be in situations where their lives depend on that training. Well, being an entrepreneur is like that. These are things that you probably haven't learned. Unless you grew up in an entrepreneurial family, you probably don't know these things. So there's this boot camp that one needs to go through. And if you go through it by yourself, it can be very long, it can be very painful, and you can waste a lot of your own money or others if you were to try to convince them to finance your vision or your dream. And so boot camp for entrepreneurs is very, very important. I believe that you have to have an insatiable desire for knowledge, to be constantly learning. And then as the business grows, and it grows from this point to another, to another, to another, constant change. You have to embrace constant change and want to see that change. And then also, how do you use that selling, that convincing, that part of you that says, come alongside, because this is what can happen. This is what we can do. This is the higher cause. And then I'll ask you, if you want to be an entrepreneur, why? Why? What is the mission? What is the compelling thing that you want to contribute? Is there something about that product that's going to help the nation, the world, the city? Is there something about that service that's going to make people's lives so much better? Is there something about the way you will employ people, the way that you will treat the people that is so much different, that's going to make their lives so much better? What is it? What is your compelling reason for starting your venture? Earlier I said being an entrepreneur means you need to sell. You need to be able to sell. You need to be able to sell your vision. One thing I want you to remember is just because maybe you're very good at that, and maybe you can sell it, doesn't mean you should. People want to follow people. And if you are a leader, if you are an entrepreneur, and if you can put forth a vision, they'll want to follow you. But look deep inside. Is that really the right thing to do? Is it really financially viable? As an entrepreneur, we can fall in love with an idea. We can fall in love with a vision. And we can put all of our passion and our energy to it. And we're going to bring people along with us. And we're going to have to do some financing potentially. And if we do, and we fail, was that the right thing to do? I'm not saying you not have failure. You will have failure. But from that failure, you have to grow. And I would suggest that when you fail small and you fail quickly. Think of it this way. Make small bets. Try this. If it works, try it a little more. If that works, a little more. If that doesn't work, change. Small bets. Not bet the whole farm, but small bets built over time. Find the things that work. And again, to be an entrepreneur, you've got to love change. You've got to accept that you're going to need to change. Some of the times we entrepreneurs get this in our mind, and it's so much in our vision that we cannot listen to anything else. We fall in love with the idea, if you will. And that's very powerful, but it's also very dangerous. We have to be able to listen to those around us. We have to be able to empower them, and we have to be able to hear what they're saying to us so that we can lead the organization in a better way. So, again, you might want to be an entrepreneur. I can tell you from personal experience, it comes with great satisfaction. It comes with being able to influence and create change that is positive, that's good for employees, for vendors, for the community, for your customers. It offers great opportunity. But at the same time, weigh the costs, because the costs are high. It does cost you. You will have to put a supreme amount of energy into making this happen. Don't go alone. If you go alone, you're going to run into brick walls. Find people like myself or others that can help you in various areas as you move along. There's no reason to run into the same wall that we've already run into and found a way to go around it or to help. You're going to need to have mentors in your life. We live in the United States of America. Opportunities abound. On the other hand, so does competition. So we need to differentiate yourself in whatever it is that you are pursuing. In that differentiation, I would also say that faith in yourself, faith in the people that you call around you, faith in your community, faith in living in this land of opportunity, and most of all, faith in God, that you can pursue your dream of being an entrepreneur. Enjoy. It's a good life.